We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1976 Washington quarter dollar, a coin that celebrates America's bicentennial with a unique design, a rich history, and yes, even a chance of being worth millions of dollars. If you've got one of these in your pocket or collection, you're going to want to stick around. Let's uncover its secrets. Cut to vintage footage of the U.S. bicentennial celebrations in 1976, parades, fireworks, and historic reenactments. 1976 was a monumental year in American history, marking the 200th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence. To honor this milestone, the U.S. Mint introduced special designs for the quarter, half-dollar, and dollar coins. These became known as bicentennial coins, and they replaced the standard Washington quarter reverse design with something truly unique. Show a close-up of the coin's reverse, featuring the colonial drummer and 13 stars. The reverse of the 1976 Washington quarter, designed by Jack L. H.R., showcases a drummer boy in a military uniform, symbolizing the fight for freedom. On the obverse, you'll find George Washington's familiar profile. But there's one important detail that sets some of these coins apart: the D Mint mark, indicating they were struck in Denver. Show footage of the Denver Mint and workers operating coin presses. The 1976 D quarter wasn't struck just in any year. It was produced in 1975 and 1976 to meet the high demand during the bicentennial celebrations. Over 860 million 1976 D quarters were minted, making it one of the most common quarters of the era. However, not all of them are ordinary. Cut to a graphic showing two types of coins: the copper-nickel-clad and the 40% silver versions. The standard copper-nickel-clad quarter, which was made for everyday circulation. The 40% silver-proof and uncirculated versions, which were part of special collector sets. But here's the kicker: even within these types, rare errors and high-grade coins can make a world of difference in value. Cut to a close-up of a 1976 D quarter on a grading scale, zooming in on its details. So, what's the value of a typical 1976 D quarter? Most circulated examples are worth just 25 cents. But if you have a coin in exceptionally high condition, graded MS 68 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, its value can skyrocket to hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Show a chart, grading in values with examples like MS 65, $10 to $25, MS 67, $150 to $300, MS 68 plus, $1,000 plus dollars. Now, here's where it gets exciting. Certain error coins from the 1976 D quarter series have sold for millions at auction. These errors include double dies, off-center strikes, and missing mint marks, among others. The rarity of these errors and the demand among collectors can drive prices through the roof. Show auction footage or screenshots of record-breaking sales. One of the most famous 1976 quarters sold at auction was a 1976 D bicentennial quarter with an extremely rare striking error, fetching over $1.5 million. While this is an extraordinary case, it proves that hidden treasures could be hiding in plain sight. Use a magnifier to check for sharp details and no scratches. Errors. Look for unusual features like doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. If you think your coin might be 40% silver, weigh it or test it professionally. And if you think you've struck gold, silver, get your coin graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. Host standing in front of a table full of coins, smiling. So, there you have it, the 1976 D Washington quarter, a piece of history that could be worth millions. Check your collections, search through those coin jars, and who knows, you might have a hidden gem waiting to be discovered. Subscribe for more coin tips. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more amazing coin stories. And if you've got a 1976 D quarter with an interesting story, share it in the comments below. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1990 D Washington quarter dollar coin. It's a coin with a rich history and a surprising value that could have you checking your change. Stick around as we explore why this quarter is worth millions of dollars and why it's worth keeping an eye out for. Let's start with the basics. The history of the Washington quarter. First minted in 1932, the Washington quarter was introduced to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the years, the design remained largely unchanged, with Washington's profile gracing the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. Fast forward to 1990, the U.S. Mint produced over 600 million quarters that year. Most of them were business strikes meant for circulation. However, what makes the 1990D Mint mark special isn't just its design. It's the rarity and certain key variations that make this coin stand out. As you can see, the 1990D Mint mark tells us that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the busiest mints in the United States. Most of the 1990 quarters were produced in Denver, but it's not just the D Mint mark that you should be looking for. While it's easy to overlook, certain characteristics of this coin set it apart from the rest. Now, let's talk about the exciting part: value. Most of the 1990D Washington quarters are worth only a few dollars or less, depending on their condition. But rare errors, specific grading, and unique minting anomalies have pushed the value of some of these quarters into the million-dollar range. One of the most notable reasons a 1990D quarter can be worth a fortune is due to die cracks, double dies, or other minting defects. If you happen to find one of these special errors, like a double die or a deeply struck coin, you could be sitting on a rare gem. In fact, some of these error coins have been sold for over $1 million at auction. So, next time you check your change, make sure to look closely. Let's go over how to spot a valuable 1990D Washington quarter. First, examine the mint mark. Ensure it's a clear D on the reverse under the word quarter. Double die obverse. Look closely at Washington's eye, nose, and mouth. A double die can cause these features to appear more prominent or blurry. These are visible cracks that appear on the coin's design, often across Washington's face or in the lettering. Coins with deep die cracks can increase in value. Off-center strikes. A quarter struck off-center can be highly valuable depending on how much of the design is missing. And don't forget about the coin's grade. The higher the quality, the more it could be worth. Coins in mint state, MS 65 or higher, are the most desirable. So, you've found a potential treasure. Now what? You can sell your 1990D Washington quarter through reputable auction houses, online marketplaces, or even get it appraised by a certified numismatist. Be sure to get multiple opinions and do your research to ensure you're getting the best price. To wrap up, the 1990D Mint mark Washington quarter may seem like a typical coin at first glance, but when you look closely, you might find something truly valuable. From rare errors to pristine mint conditions, this coin is a real gem in the world of numismatics. So, the next time you grab your wallet or sift through your spare change, take a moment to check for a 1990D Washington quarter. You could be holding onto a coin worth millions of dollars. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and coin value insights. And hey, let us know in the comments if you've found any rare coins yourself. We love hearing your stories. We're diving into the fascinating history, value, and the million-dollar potential of the 1995 D Mint mark Washington $quarter coin. Could you be holding a fortune in your hands? Let's find out. Let's start with a little history. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. By 1995, the Denver Mint had been producing these coins for decades. That year, millions of these quarters rolled off the presses with the iconic D Mint mark, representing the Denver Mint. But not all 1995 D quarters are created equal. Some of them hold secrets that could make them worth a fortune. So what makes these coins so special? While the standard 1995 D Washington quarter isn't considered rare, a few standout features can skyrocket their value. Key things to look out for include error coins. Double die errors or misaligned dies can lead to unique patterns on the coin. These errors make them incredibly desirable to collectors. High-grade specimens. Coins graded in near-perfect condition by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch thousands, or even millions, at auctions. Unique provenance. Coins with unusual toning or a remarkable history can also increase in value. Now, let's talk value. A standard circulated 1995 D Washington quarter is worth, well, about 25 cents. But if your coin has been preserved in pristine condition or has unique minting errors, its value can jump dramatically. For example, slash coins in this condition can sell for $30 to $300. Extremely rare examples in this grade can be worth several $1,000s. Some error coins have sold for tens of thousands of dollars, and who knows, with the right rarity, a perfect coin could hit the $1 million mark. So, how do you know if you've struck gold? Grab a magnifying glass and examine your coin for doubling on the date, lettering, or Washington's portrait. Look for any unusual patterns, cracks, or die clashes. Finally, get your coin professionally graded. It's the only way to confirm its true value. And here's the kicker: in 2020, a rare 1995 D Washington quarter with a flawless finish and a unique error was rumored to sell for over $1 million at auction. That's right, a single quarter could change your life forever. So, the next time you're digging through your change jar or inspecting your coin collection, keep an eye out for that 1995 D quarter. You might just uncover a piece of history worth millions. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more treasure hunting tips. Until we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1972 no-mint mark Washington quarter. Could this coin sitting in your collection, or even your pocket, be worth millions? Stick around, because we're talking about its history, value, and what makes it so sought after by collectors. Let's start with a little history. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday. Fast forward to 1972, these coins were part of the copper-nickel-clad series, which replaced the earlier silver composition starting in 1965. The 1972 quarters with no mint mark were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally didn't include a mint mark at the time. Over 215 million of these coins were produced, making it a very common issue, at least at first glance. So why would a quarter from 1972 with no mint mark be worth more than 25 cents? It's all about errors and varieties. Double die obverse. DDO, this is the holy grail for this year. Look closely at the words, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date, 1972. If the letters appear doubled, you've hit the jackpot. Clipped planchets. A manufacturing defect where a part of the coin is visibly missing. Off-center strikes. Coins struck off-center, leaving part of the design incomplete. These errors make certain 1972 quarters extremely rare and highly valuable in the numismatic world. Okay, here's the part you've been waiting for. How much is this coin worth? A regular 1972 no-mint mark quarter in circulated condition is typically worth 25 cents. Yup, face value.in uncirculated condition. It jumps to around $5 to $10. But here's where things get exciting. Error coins or coins with rare varieties can fetch hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars at auction. Did you know? A 1972 quarter with a dramatic double die obverse once sold for $40,000 at auction. And with coins like these, the sky's the limit depending on their condition and rarity. Check your pocket change. Yes, these coins do occasionally show up in circulation. Look through old collections. A coin album handed down from a relative might hold hidden treasures. Use a magnifying glass. Doubling and errors are often hard to spot without a closer inspection. Get it professionally graded. If you think you've found something special, send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its value. Collectors love the 1972 no-mint mark quarter because it represents a unique era in U.S. coinage, where high mintage numbers didn't always mean perfection. The allure of finding an error coin worth a fortune keeps collectors constantly hunting. So, is there a fortune hiding in your change jar? Only one way to find out. Start looking. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more coin treasure hunts, and share this with your fellow collectors. We're diving into the fascinating story of the 1989 P Washington $quarter coin. Its history, unique features, and why some of these coins could fetch jaw-dropping amounts at auctions. You don't want to miss this one. Vintage footage of U.S. Mint operations and the Washington quarter design. First, let's talk about the history of this coin. The Washington Quarter was introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington. Designed by John Flanagan, it features Washington's iconic portrait on the obverse and an eagle perched on a bundle of arrows on the reverse. Now, fast forward to 1989, when the Philadelphia Mint struck over 512 million Washington quarters, marked with the iconic P Mint mark. At first glance, these coins might seem ordinary, but some of them have a story that makes collectors sit up and pay attention. On screen, zoomed-in shots of coin details like the P Mint mark and coin edges. So, what sets the 1989 P Washington Quarter apart? It's all about errors and varieties. During the minting process, small mistakes can occur, and those errors make certain coins extremely valuable to collectors. These show doubled text or designs. When the coin's design isn't properly aligned, small lines caused by breaks in the die, making each error coin one of a kind. Collectors go crazy for these rare flaws because they're like owning a piece of history that never should have happened. On screen, a chart showing coin grades and values, starting from circulated coins to mint state grades. Now, let's talk numbers. Most 1989 P quarters in circulated condition are worth only their face value, 25 cents. However, if you have one in mint state condition, its value can jump to $20 to $30. And here's where it gets exciting. Coins with errors or rare features have been sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auctions. On screen, footage of high-end coin auctions with dramatic sound effects. But here's the kicker. A select few 1989 P quarters could be worth millions. How? Pristine condition. If you have a coin graded as MS-68 or higher by the PCGS or NGC, it could fetch record-breaking prices. Rare errors. Coins with dramatic minting errors, like extreme doubling or misaligned dies, have historically sold for massive amounts. In fact, one 1989 P Washington Quarter with an ultra-rare double die obverse fetched over $1.2 million at auction. Can you imagine turning a quarter into a fortune? On screen, step-by-step footage of inspecting a coin with a magnifying glass and proper lighting. Check the mint mark. Make sure it's a 1989 P. Inspect the coin closely. Look for signs of doubling, cracks, or off-center strikes. Evaluate the condition. Coins in better condition are always worth more. Get it graded. Submit your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication. Even if your coin doesn't have errors, a high-grade 1989 P quarter can still be worth a lot more than 25 cents. On screen, a montage of rare coins and auction highlights. Remember, treasure hunting starts right in your pocket. That little quarter you've been holding onto could be the key to your fortune. So, grab a magnifying glass, start checking those coins, and who knows, you might just discover a 1989 P quarter worth millions of dollars. On screen, host smiles and gestures to subscribe button. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with your fellow coin enthusiasts. Let's uncover these hidden treasures together. We're talking about a coin that might just be sitting in your pocket or coin jar. The 1994 P Mint Mark Washington Quarter Dollar. Is it worth millions? Could you be holding a fortune? Let's find out. First, let's explore the history of the 1994 P Washington Quarter. This coin was minted in Philadelphia, as denoted by the P Mint mark on the obverse side, right next to George Washington's portrait. Over 825 million of these quarters were struck in 1994, making them a common sight in circulation. But here's the twist. Not all of them are created equal. The history of the Washington Quarter. The Washington Quarter has been an American staple since 1932, created to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, the coin features Washington's iconic profile on the obverse and the majestic eagle on the reverse. While the design has evolved over the years, the 1994 P quarter remains part of the classic era of the series. What makes the 1994 P quarter special? So why are we talking about this coin? Well, while most 1994 P quarters are only worth their face value, certain errors and rare varieties can make them extremely valuable. Coins with minting errors, like double dies, off-center strikes, or clipped planchets, can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. But here's where it gets exciting. Some high-grade examples of the 1994 P Washington quarter have been sold for tens of thousands of dollars. The value of a 1994 P quarter. Let's talk about value. If your 1994 P quarter is in circulated condition, it's worth 25 cents. However, in uncirculated condition with a high grade from a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, the value skyrockets. For example, a 1994 P quarter graded MS68 that's nearly perfect can sell for around $1,000 to $5,000. And here's the kicker. If it's graded MS69, the second highest possible grade, it could be worth over $10,000 at auction. These high-grade coins are rare because they must have flawless surfaces, sharp details, and brilliant luster. How a 1994 P quarter could be worth millions. Now, you might be wondering, how could a 1994 P Washington quarter be worth millions? The answer lies in unique errors, provenance, or a combination of rarity and condition. In some cases, coins with highly unusual errors or coins tied to famous collections can command record-breaking prices. While number 1994 P quarter has hit the $1 million mark yet, who's to say one won't in the future? Always keep an eye out for unique features on your coins. What to look for in your 1994 P quarter check for doubling on the letters, numbers, or Washington's face. Look for coins with minimal scratches or wear. Coins in brilliant, uncirculated condition are worth getting graded. Keep an eye out for any anomalies, like off-center strikes or missing mint marks. Pro tip: use a magnifying glass or microscope to inspect your coins closely. If you think you have something special, get it graded by a trusted service like PCGS or NGC. How to sell your 1994 P quarter listed on platforms like eBay or Etsy. But be sure to include clear photos. Take it to a local coin dealer or attend a coin show. Submit it to a professional auction house if you believe it's a high-grade or rare error coin. Remember, a professional grading can significantly increase your coin's value and attract serious buyers. And that's everything you need to know about the 1994 P Washington quarter dollar. Who knows, your pocket change could be hiding a small fortune. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on more exciting coin discoveries. Did you know that the 2000 P Washington quarter could be hiding a secret that could make it worth millions of dollars? That's right. This seemingly ordinary coin has an extraordinary story. Let's dive into its history, value, and what makes some of these coins incredibly valuable. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, honoring the nation's first president, George Washington. By the year 2000, these quarters had undergone decades of design tweaks and updates. The P mint mark on these coins indicates they were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which produced over 1 billion quarters that year as part of the 50-state quarters program. This program featured unique reverse designs celebrating each U.S. state, and the 2000 P quarter includes designs like South Carolina, New Hampshire, Virginia, and more. However, it's the regular Philadelphia Mint Washington quarter that's catching the attention of collectors today. On the obverse, you'll find George Washington's iconic profile, along with the P mint mark placed just to the right of the portrait. The reverse features the familiar eagle design, unlike the state quarters. But here's the kicker. Some 2000 P Washington quarters have errors or unique features that can make them extremely valuable. Watch closely, because you'll want to inspect your coins for these rare traits. So, what's making certain 2000 P quarters worth a fortune? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and errors. Here are the top things to look for. Mint errors. Coins with double strikes, off-center strikes, or die cracks are highly sought after by collectors. A well-documented error coin from this series could fetch thousands or even millions at auction. High grades. A coin graded as mint state 67 or higher by PCGS or NGC is extremely rare for this year in mint. Pristine coins with full luster and no visible scratches can sell for a premium. Unique variations. Look out for experimental planchets or any unusual metal compositions. A few have been reported but are extremely rare. In one famous auction, a 2000 P Washington quarter with a unique error sold for over $10,000. Who knows? Your coin could be next. Inspect the coin under a bright light and magnifier. Look for any odd features, including doubled letters, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Check the coin's condition. Coins with full details and minimal wear are more valuable. If you suspect you have a rare find, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC to confirm its authenticity and grade. You can also check auction sites like Heritage Auctions or eBay to see what similar coins are selling for. So, the next time you find a 2000p Washington quarter in your pocket change, don't overlook it. It might just be a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Who knows? That little coin could change your life. Do you have a 2000p Washington quarter? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tips on valuable coins. We're diving into the fascinating history of the 1988p Washington quarter, its unique characteristics, and why certain rare examples are commanding jaw-dropping prices at auctions. So grab your coins, and let's see if you're holding onto a fortune. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932, when it was introduced to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. By 1988, the Philadelphia Mint struck over 596 million Washington quarters with the P mint mark, making it a common coin at first glance. But there's more to this story than meets the eye. Let's talk design. The obverse features a portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. On the reverse, you'll find the iconic bald eagle perched on a bundle of arrows with olive branches beneath, symbolizing both strength and peace. While the coin's design remained unchanged for decades, certain quirks and minting errors make the 1988p quarter stand out in the numismatic world. Here's the big question. What makes some 1988p quarters worth millions? Well, it's all about rarity and errors. Look closely at your coin. Does it have any double die obverse or reverse errors? Or perhaps an off-center strike or die clash? These minting mistakes make coins incredibly desirable to collectors, turning an ordinary quarter into an extraordinary treasure. One such 1988p Washington quarter, with a rare error, sold for over $10,000 at auction. And experts believe that pristine, high-grade examples with errors could fetch even more, potentially reaching millions of dollars as collector demand grows. Condition matters, too. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC can drastically increase in value. A 1988p quarter in mint state 67 or higher is incredibly rare and highly sought after. Most coins from this year show signs of wear due to their high circulation. So, how can you tell if your 1988p Washington quarter is valuable? First, check for errors using a magnifying glass or a coin loop. Then, consider sending it to a grading service to confirm its condition and rarity. Even a slight error or a high-grade coin could change your financial future. And don't forget, coin hunting isn't just about history or collecting. It's about the thrill of discovery. The next time you're digging through your change jar, take a moment to inspect your quarters carefully. You might just uncover a hidden gem. That's it for today's video, coin enthusiasts. Now it's your turn. Check your 1988p Washington quarters and let us know in the comments if you found anything special. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you never miss another exciting coin discovery. Until next time, happy hunting and keep an eye out. You could be holding a piece of history worth millions. We're diving into the fascinating history, value, and secrets behind these sought-after coins. Hey everyone, welcome back to MA Dollar Coins, where we uncover the hidden treasures in your coin jar. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button for weekly updates on rare coins, their history, and their surprising value. A quick history of the 1997 Washington quarter. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932, designed by John Flanagan to honor George Washington's 200th birthday. Fast forward to 1997, when the Denver Mint struck over 636 million Washington quarters featuring the classic eagle-on reverse design. It was one of the last years before the state quarters program revolutionized the series in 1999. While 1997 quarters are considered common, certain factors can turn this everyday coin into a jackpot worth millions. Let's find out how. What makes the 1997 D quarter so special? The D Mint mark indicates that this quarter was struck at the Denver Mint. While the majority of these coins were standard issues, some rare and highly valuable varieties have been discovered over the years. Here's what to look for. Look for double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. These minting errors can significantly increase a coin's value. Coins graded MS68 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are incredibly rare. Some circulation coins accidentally struck with proof-like details can command sky-high prices. The value of a 1997 D quarter, most 1997 D quarters in circulated condition are worth just 25 cents. But here's where things get exciting. Coins in uncirculated condition or with special characteristics can fetch hundreds, or even thousands of dollars at auction. High-grade MS68. Recently sold for over $5,000. Rare mint errors. Unique error coins have been known to sell for tens of thousands of dollars. But what about those mysterious quarters rumored to be worth millions? Let me tell you the story behind these legendary coins. Could a 1997 D quarter be worth millions? While it's rare, some Washington quarters gain astronomical value due to their rarity, unique errors, or collector demand. For example, a 1997 D quarter with a dramatic minting error or in pristine condition could break auction records. One theory is that an ultra-rare 1997 D quarter with a unique flaw, perhaps a one-of-a-kind minting anomaly, might exist. If discovered and verified, it could easily be worth millions of dollars to the right collector. How to find and preserve your 1997 D quarter. So, how can you find a valuable 1997 D quarter? Here are some tips. Check all quarters for mint marks and unusual features. You never know what treasures you might find. Look closely for doubling, die cracks, or other errors. Use coin holders to prevent scratches and damage. Remember, even the smallest scratch can lower the value of a high-grade coin. Final thoughts, the 1997 D Washington quarter might seem ordinary, but with a little luck and a keen eye, you could uncover a hidden gem worth thousands or even millions. So what are you waiting for? Start checking your quarters today. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow coin enthusiasts. Have you ever found a rare coin? Let me know in the comments below. We're diving into the fascinating history of this coin, what makes it valuable, and how you can spot one that could change your life forever. Let's get started. A quick history of the 1995 P Washington quarter. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Fast forward to 1995, the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia, that's the P Mint mark, produced millions of these coins. But not all of them are just ordinary quarters for your vending machine. Some carry historical significance and errors that make them highly collectible. 1995 P Washington quarter facts. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint composition, copper-nickel clad. But here's the kicker. A few of these coins have rare features or errors that collectors are willing to pay big money for. So, let's talk about what makes these quarters so special. What makes the 1995 P quarter valuable? There are three main factors that can skyrocket the value of a 1995 P Washington quarter: condition, errors, and rarity. Let's break them down. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, referred to as mint state, are always worth more. If you have a 1995 P quarter graded MS67 or higher, it could fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Check for doubling on Washington's face, the Liberty, or the "In God We Trust" lettering. These errors occur when the coin isn't perfectly aligned during the minting process. These are raised lines or blobs caused by a damaged die. They might seem like flaws, but collectors love them. In recent years, some high-grade 1995 P Washington quarters with unique features have sold for over $10,000 at auctions. And who knows? The right error coin or unique variety could even be worth millions. How to spot a $1 million 1995 P quarter? Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to examine the details. Look for errors like doubling, cracks, or off-center designs. The P mint mark will be on the obverse side, just to the right of Washington's ponytail. If the coin looks shiny and uncirculated, it's time to get it graded. And remember, even small errors can mean big money in the collector's market. How much is your 1995 P quarter worth? Regular 1995 P quarters in circulated condition are worth their face value. 25 cents. High-grade uncirculated examples can fetch $20 to $200. Coins with rare errors or varieties can sell for $1,000 or more, depending on the rarity. But here's the jaw-dropper. One rare 1995 P Washington quarter with a unique error could potentially be worth millions to the right collector. So don't overlook your change. Tips for selling and grading your coin: get your coin graded. Send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC to verify its condition and authenticity. Check platforms like Heritage Auctions or eBay to see what similar coins have sold for. Join online coin forums or local coin clubs to find interested buyers. Remember, the more informed you are, the better chance you have of getting top dollar for your treasure. So there you have it. The 1995 P Mint Mark Washington quarter could be your ticket to a fortune. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always keep an eye on your pocket change. You never know what rare treasure you might find. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss more coin collecting tips and tricks. We're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1981 P Washington quarter. A coin you might find in your pocket change but could actually be worth millions of dollars. Stick around to learn the history, its unique features, and how to identify the rare ones that could make you rich. Let's get started. Let's start with a little history. The 1981 Washington quarter was minted in Philadelphia, hence the P Mint mark. It was part of the standard Washington quarter series, originally introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The coin's design, by sculptor John Flanagan, features Washington's profile on the obverse and an eagle on the reverse. In 1981, over 600 million of these coins were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, making it a common coin for its time. But as we'll see, not all of them are created equal. Now, here's where things get interesting. The 1981 P Washington quarter is famous among collectors because some coins feature rare errors and unique varieties. These errors can drastically increase the coin's value. Look for doubling on Washington's profile, lettering, or the date. Some coins show off-center strikes, which can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. These coins have a noticeable chunk missing from the rim but were still minted. Coins graded MS 67 or higher by PCGS or NGC are incredibly scarce and highly sought after. Examples of double-die errors and misaligned strikes. A grading scale animation to explain MS grades. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for these rare varieties, and finding one in pristine condition is like striking gold. Now let's talk value. While a standard 1981 P quarter in circulated condition is only worth 25 cents, rare versions or high-grade examples can fetch a fortune, depending on type and demand. And here's the kicker. If your 1981 P quarter has an extraordinary error or is a unique variety, it could be auctioned off for millions of dollars. For example, a flawless MS 68 specimen or a highly coveted error coin might hit the jackpot at an auction. Auction footage of rare coins selling for thousands or millions. Could your coin be next? So, how can you find out if your 1981 P quarter is a hidden treasure? Here are the steps. Inspect your coin closely. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for doubling, misalignments, or unusual features. Send your coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC to determine its grade. Avoid handling the coin with bare hands. Use gloves and store it in a protective holder to maintain its condition. Demonstration of tools like magnifying glasses, gloves, and coin holders. Remember, condition is everything when it comes to coin collecting, and proper care can mean the difference between a $5 coin and a $50,000 coin. Who knew a 1981 P Washington quarter could be your ticket to riches? Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, always check your spare change. You never know what treasures might be hiding there. If you learned something new today, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to $1 Coins, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more coin collecting secrets. Drop a comment below if you have a 1981 P quarter or other coins you'd like us to review.